Hey everyone, so today we're going to talk about Meta stock. It's been going down a lot, but we want to find where is the best price to buy in. It's been dipping a lot. Is it time to buy the dip? Let's check this chart out. So about a few days ago, I did a short video saying there's going to be support at 650 and 625. Today, we blew past that support at 650 for sure. We had manufacturing numbers that took the stock market down right along with it. It didn't do too well, and the market was red. It couldn't come back. It just went down, down, and up, and it came back down again. And Meta paid the price as well. We went right past that 650. We started off pretty good. We broke that 656. I made that resistance when I made that short video a few days ago. I put a support at 650, and I also put one at 625. So we broke that support at 650. These numbers, the manufacturing numbers, brought it down. The stock market went down. There's no reason for Meta to go up when the whole stock market is going down. It went down with the market. So what we're looking for tomorrow is, are we going to break that 625? Are we going to touch it, the next support? Or are we going to try to break that 650 again? That's what we need to look for tomorrow. 644 is going to be the intraday resistance. I already drew the line there for you. And the 625 support is right there. So it looks like we're trading right in between the 625 and 644 right now. If you look at all these stocks on the left side, a lot of them are red after hours, a lot of them. There's a few that's green. We have Circle that's green after hours. We have Netflix, Meta, and here Alibaba up a little bit. But most of all these tech, ETF, Mag 7 stocks are all red after hours. So Meta is not to blame for going down 656 and closing at the 637 area. I would say more so the market is to blame in the manufacturing numbers. But where is the dip? Where can we buy in? What is a good buy-in for Meta? That's the question that everyone is asking, a lot of people, because once it goes up again from this dip, I think it's probably going to break that high of 795. It's going to break it at some point, but not right away. It's going to trade up slowly but surely. I don't think it's going to have a big pump like this one going back up to the 795, but I think it will go back up to that point at some point. Now, if it has some crazy news, unexpected news that no one saw coming, it could go up to 795 pretty quick. It went from 479 to 795 in just a short time. 479 back in April, and the high at 795 was in August 795. That's a fast move for Meta. And looks like we're coming down some, maybe to the midway point. And the midway point is going to be where I drew the support at. I have a support drawn at 610 to 625 area. That's the support. These two lines right here is the two supports I have on here. 625 is going to be the first support. 610 will be the next support. If it goes below the 610, things could probably get a little ugly. The next support after 610, we're talking about 580, then possibly 556. So we want to hold that 625, 610 at all costs. So we have the support 610.25, 610, and then 625. The intraday resistance for tomorrow is going to be 644, and then 650 are the two main prices to break to know that, the uptrend is about to get started again. Will that happen tomorrow? Very unlikely. At 644 is the closest thing that's possible that may hit. But if we get some good news in the market, everything start pumping, then that 650 test will be the next move for Meta. Now, if we break 650 and hold it, we got to break that 656. And once we break 656, we're back, on our feet again to go up again. That 656 is going to be very important to break. Very, very important. That's going to be key. So when you see 656 start to break, we're back. Meta is back in business again once we break 656. But for now, 644 and this 650 is going to be the key resistance for Meta. So this drop was huge. Meta platform stock suffered its biggest one-day loss since October 2022. Analysts are saying they're spending too much money. And analysts are saying, what are they going to do with all this spending? They're spending a lot of money and we're not seeing any plans for Meta. So how Meta responded, they're saying they're starting to see returns in their core business. That's giving us a lot of confidence that we should be investing a lot more. So they think they should invest a lot more on AI. And we want to make sure that we're not under investing. So that's why they're going on a spending spree. Zuckerberg said that the company is aggressively spending to build up capacity to prepare for the arrival of super intelligence, where Meta will be ideally positioned for a generational paradigm shift and many large opportunities. So Meta is going for the #1 spot. They want to be #1. That's why they're spending so much money on AI and technology. They're willing to pay big money for these workers to put them at the top. That's why they're spending so much money. So the question is, will Meta recover? I think so. I think it's only a matter of time. A lot of people probably think that as well. But based on what I'm seeing from the news and the chart, it's going to come back up. It's only a matter of time. It's just people got to take profit. A lot of people get worried, scared, thinking that this drop right here is going to keep going down. Meta has no reason to keep going down all the way down to $400, $500 unless they keep having bad news after bad news after bad news. In my opinion, this is pretty much a profit take drop, and I think we'll hold that support that I noted on here, 610 to 625 range. So that's a big range between 610 and 625. So you have to find a position where you want to buy in at. It may not even go down that far, but that's the lowest I see it going down, between 610 and 625. It would be nice if it holds that, 635, 630 area. Will that happen? Not too sure. It depends on the market. If the market keeps going down, the support right here is 635 intraday. That's why right now we're at 639. So it hit that 635 support and then it came up. But the support I drew at 610, 625, that's pretty much the lowest of the low. And if you buy anywhere between 610 and 625, you should be pretty confident based on what I'm seeing. Now, anything can change. Some kind of crazy news come out, can lower it past that support. The way everything is right now, current status, 610 to 625 should be an area where you should be pretty confident buying in that area. But remember, it may not drop down that far. That's just an assumption if it does go down any further. All right, everybody, if you enjoyed watching the video, want to see more Meta videos, subscribe, comment, and like, and I'll make some more just for you. Gotta comment, subscribe to it.